Hi, Michael here from Plowboys Woodshop. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to change a broken wire on a dual wire multi-bar soap cutter. Okay, this wire here is broken on here. What I mean by a dual wire, it's one wire that runs two lines. So it goes through the front alignment bar here where this gold ball is, through the cutter bed, through the back alignment bar, around the two pins, and through the next line here on the cutter bed and into the adjuster pin. So what we have to do is get that broken wire out of there. Just take the pliers and grab it right here by the pin and pull it out of the adjuster bar. And always be careful, excuse me, for them the ends on them wires. Them things are sharp. They'll poke you real easy. Just grab the pin and unravel it off, or grab the wire and unravel it off that adjuster pin. Next, we still have the back side of the wire. So go back here with the pliers again by the alignment bar, or by the pins here. There we go, and grab that wire. Grab with your finger then. Just hold it up and pull it out of there with your pliers. It's always best to use the pliers because I say the ends of them wires are sharp. There we go. Now, come right up here where the gold ball is by the front alignment bar. Grab that gold ball with the pliers and just pull that wire all the way through. Watch out for that end. When it gets closer, then grab it so that thing don't snap you. Lay that one aside. Now, when I ship the cutters, they all come in a spare wire. So the best way to unravel them is where this gold ball is. Hang on to the wire and just unravel that gold ball. I always have them wrapped up a couple times around there. And just let it'll come apart by itself. Just hold on to this end so that thing don't snap you in the face or anything. And there it is. Now, let's lay this aside here a minute. Where this adjuster pin is, we have to get that hole in the adjuster pin in line with the hole on the alignment bar. So whatever way, counterclockwise or clockwise, turn it so the hole in the adjuster pin is in line with that hole in the alignment bar. Next, we'll grab this wire, and say, always remember for that sharp edge, the point. Stick it through the same way that we took it apart. So we're going to do it with by the front adjustment, or front alignment bar here first. Pull it through, stick it through the back alignment bar, and by the pin. Now just hold the wire and pull that all the way through so that gold ball falls right against that alignment bar. Now, the wire here has to be on the left side of this pin. So grab it out to the end, come back in around the second pin, and where the hole is in the back alignment bar, feed the wire through there, through the cutter bed. And it's going to come out here by the front alignment bar. So you got to kind of look where the hole is. Come on, get in there. Let me see. Tip this up, and that'd be easier. That hole is really small. It's just that wire goes through there. Oh man. Oh, finally. I had a frog in my throat there, sorry. Now just feed that wire through the hole in the adjuster pin. And out it comes. See, that's how it should look then, just like the ones alongside of it. Now to tighten the wire, hold the wire up here in your hand. Grab in the center here and lift it up about 2 inches or so. You always want to get enough wraps around that pin so that wire, when you're cutting, if it's 3 wraps or less, it will pull that wire right off of that pin from the tension. And turn the tune adjuster pin counterclockwise. And just hold a little tension on this wire, because that keeps that wires going tight around that adjuster pin then. It'll take a little bit at first. I should have one of them tools. And we're getting close now. There we go. Now with this wire, I have one of these side cutters here. Here's my favorite side cutters again. It's flat on one side and V'd in on the other side. It's a great tool for cutting the wires off. Hold on to that wire, bring it back and loop it in together in your fingers like that. That way the end won't snap you and poke you or cut you. And where the flat side of that pliers is, put it right alongside that pin and just squeeze. And there you have it for changing a broken wire on a multi-bar cutter. Now for tightening them, what I always do, I start on the right side, and where the, see, that's kind of a dull tone. So what I do, I turn the adjuster pin counterclockwise and strike the line where the gold ball is. See, this is one wire here all together, but it'll cut two bars. So I turn it. That's pretty good. Go to the next one. See, those are pretty close to the same tone. Go to the third one. Just keep striking that wire there where the gold ball is on. Now, see, some of them are a different tone now. That's because when this one is tight and then you're tightening this one, it's going to loosen this wire up here a little bit, because this wire here has more tension than the one with the gold ball on that series of lines for that one wire. Now the trick to tightening these is easy. Right here where you left off, that's your tone you want to get. See, this one is duller, so just tweak it a little bit. Go to the next one. Just work your way all the way back across. There. Now they're all the same. Pretty close anyhow. You might not get them exact, but as long as they're close enough. And you don't want to over tighten them, because if you over tighten the wires, it's going to put a lot of strain on these handles. And when these handles get too much strain on them, pulling together here, they're going to break right in this area here. And you don't want that to happen. If you over tighten the wires, that's what's going to happen. It's going to break them handles right here. And we don't want that to happen. And also, these cutters with the dual wires, I have to build them that way for anything under 7/8 of an inch, because there's not enough room underneath here otherwise to put a pin 3/4 inches next to one, because these are just too wide for that. It interferes with the next pin alongside of it. So we have to use it as a dual wire type. Anything 7/8 or over usually has their own, the wire has its own adjuster pin. Except on the flats that I do. They're not so hard to do with just the 6 wires. If you're cutting dual wires, or dual wire cutting for them. So that pretty much demonstrates how this works. So anything 7/8 on under, and also the 2 centimeters. The centimeter ones are the same as well, where they'll have them pins in the back here. So I hope this helps you with changing a broken wire and tightening them on a dual wire soap cutter. Thank you.